Okay, so welcome to this session where we're looking at transforming grief into inspiration. And grief is something that can really sit deeply and heavily in the body if it's not felt. And often in our culture, grief is something that we want to move away from. People often, if they've experienced a loss, it's like, I just want to get busy, I just want to move on. And that is understandable, but also give yourself time to feel, because when we actually allow that, the sadness, the sense of loss, the acknowledgement of what we've been through, when we allow that to happen, that's when things can really pass through. If you think about it, even if you've got a problem and somebody won't listen to it, it's it stays with you. It's more scary. It sits heavy on you. And that's what we do to ourselves a lot when we get busy because it's the best thing to do. Emotions aren't scary, and we're taught that they're scary very, very young. If you think often what we do with babies, they start to cry, and your first response is to, oh, look at the bird. Oh, look at this. Oh, shh, 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 shh. And it's silenced, rather than, oh, have you hurt yourself? Do you feel sad? That's okay. And actually, if you notice, if you do that, the crying stops a lot quicker because it's felt, it's been allowed to be felt. So practice that with yourself as well, that if going through a loss, if you know that you've got grief there, just allow him. Make sure you feel safe enough. If you need to get help with it, then obviously have that help. You don't want to be opening a can of worms alone if it's something that's very strong. So do seek professional help if you need to. But most of the time, I mean, even just coming just to getting this tap, letting yourself feel safe and just saying, oh, yeah, my heart feels heavy. Rather than going over and over the story, notice how it feels. So the story may come initially, then go to the feeling and just really notice it. Look after yourself. Be kind to yourself. That's what grief needs, kindness and patience. So right now, as you're tapping and just move your hips in a figure of eight, we're going to turn our attention to allowing grief to shift through us and transform into that sense of inspiration and trust in life. And the peak pose for this is called human touching the divine. And that's where grief can often take you to that real place of touching the vastness of life. Okay, from here, just want you to do a big stretch in any direction that feels good. Just move around a little bit. It's a great way to reset your organs. That natural stretch you do when you wake up. If you yawn, then great, just let it happen. You just make a bit of space there in the body so energy can shift around. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bring your hands into prayer position. And we're going to connect heaven and earth. You're going to breathe in, take one arm up, the other arm down, and look up at that top arm. And as you breathe out, come down. Breathe in. And it's that feeling. Connect up to the heavens, connect down to earth. And this time you're going to do the same movement, but move that front hand across your body so you get a nice twist there from the waist. Breathe out. Breathe in. Push up, twist, 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 twist. If that confuses you, just do it straight forward. Release. One more, breathe in. Push up, hold the breath a moment, make yourself as long as you can. Feel that connection, heaven and earth, and then come back. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you're moving gently with that sense of kindness and ease. I'm going to make a 3-finger notch and you're going to come up to the top of the breastbone, press in and circle. and take that all the way down the breastbone. And if you want to, you can just swing side to side or just get the hips going in a figure of eight. Slow movement is soothing on the nervous system. Deep breathing is soothing on the nervous system. So if you're feeling a little bit congested here, what we're doing is we're clearing the lung neurolymphatic points. So they work with the brain, they work with the lymph. These are connected to the lungs, and the lungs house grief and sadness, the lungs and the large intestine. And they're all about transformation and letting go. If you think about what the lungs do, particularly, I'm just going to do 2 passes of that, nice and strong. And they also house the wisdom in transforming grief and sadness into that sense of inspiration, trust in life, trust in the bigger picture. Okay. Now, just taking it a little bit further, just want you to come on the outside of the breastbone. So if you find that first gap in between the ribs at the top there, just fingers at the side of the breastbone, and then just rake your fingers and press them into the spaces. Circle, and circle like outward, so coming up and round, and then move to the adjacent spot and come round. So as if you're dragging the energy out as well as you circle. Nice deep breath. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, just once, and then in through the nose, out through the mouth, smile, relax the jaw, and then rake open, bringing in that possibility of releasing, transforming. Okay, release that. Give that a shake. And now just to really get into the large intestine, we're going to work with the ileocecal valve. So you're going to bring your finger to the belly button, 2 inches across and about 2 inches down. Press in. Now have your right hand with the palm facing up. So use your right hand, yeah? Palm facing up. And it can be a bit tender. You'll find the valve there. It's like in sausage meat inside. And then you're going to push up to a thumbs up. So you're going to bring the thumb up and round and over towards the right hip. Bring the other hand behind the neck. And this, the large intestine is all about letting go. So check in with that ileocecal valve. Check in with your large intestine. And just allowing that wisdom in you that knows how to let go, to move on, to come forward if it's ready, Again, we're not forcing anything. The allowing is often enough. Okay, and just release that. And we're just going to get into the large intestine lymphatic point. So where the seam of the leg will be, go into a 3-finger notch, come from the hip down to the knee and just clear all the way down. Press in hard. So we're working with fascia maneuvers, with energy medicine to really begin this dialogue with the body, and then do that on the other side. So press in those circles again that you did down the breastbone, all the way down. Really opening up. These are all about letting go, these neurolymphatic points. Really good thing to do after you've eaten as well. Okay, or if you're detoxing, shake out. Okay, and let's do some fascia maneuvers to really shift the fascia, make space here between the rib cage, the hip, and get into the lungs. So you're going to bring your hand to the outside. If you had a bra on, or you've got a bra on, it'll be outside the strap, the shoulder strap, towards the shoulder, and then pull up so you can really feel a tightness. It's like you feel a drawstring going all the way down to the waist. It's quite good to get skin to skin, so you can really draw that up. And then the other hand wraps around the rib and pulls forward. Turn your head to, so I've got my right hand on my left shoulder this way. Turn your head to the left and then lift that shoulder. Bend the knees, lift a little bit more, drop the hip down so you can really feel that pull. Take a deep breath in through the mouth, hold the breath, and then come over to the right knee. Keep turning the head to the left. Now twist the body round to the right. Keep pulling the rib cage, keep pulling the shoulder. Breathe in and out of the mouth smoothly. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 more. Keep pulling, keep drawing, keep twisting. And release. Just have a little walk around. Notice how you feel. And notice you can breathe a little easier. Just make space in the body. And please remember to like and subscribe. If you're enjoying this, leave us a comment. Let us know how you're getting on. And if you want more from us, then sign up to the mailing list. The link's below. So let's do the other side. So I've got the right shoulder now, left hand on the right shoulder. Get that fleshy bit towards the arm. Okay, so on the outside of the scapula there, draw up, wrap the other arm around, turn the head to the right, lift that shoulder a little bit, feel that pull. Bend the knees a bit more and draw it over. Take a deep breath in through the mouth. Hold the breath and draw it right the way over. And this should be pretty strong. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Feel that space between the hip and the rib cage opening up. Going deep into the lungs there, at the back of the lungs. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep the twist in the head to the right, body to the left. One more breath. Come up. Oof, well done. Release that. Want to feel space so things can shift through. Notice how you feel. Okay, I'm just going to do a simple elbow talk. So take your right arm, place it on the right shoulder. Take your arm, the left hand, and you're going to twist the elbow. So the thumb is just on the inside there, and then it's going to go up and over the top. So you're twisting the skin underneath around. And then just relax that, and you'll notice you might even find a little glide there as you're twisting. You're just going to bring this up, okay, and then twist over. So you're bringing the left side of the body forward, and then just reach up and pull up that elbow. And it's a lovely way to open up the front of the body. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, keep drawing up, and you can move around. See how that feels. Just make space all the way down the front of the body there. So once you've done 3 breaths here, see how it feels to bring it over the top if you can. And if you can't, just hold the elbow there, lean back, lift up. So the aim is to really make space all the way down and all the way up the front. If you can go to the side, go to the side. Remember, work with your body, and all you're doing is creating space. And release that. Okay, let's do the other side. So get the twist, lift up, turn into, so you're bringing the elbow back, the body forward, and then just move around. You'll find that that will open up. And if you pull up the elbow and you keep the twist, that'll feel that you come all the way down. You know, the lungs often, we get used to breathing in the chest and we're not using the sides. We're not getting right down here. So let the lungs breathe. Let the lungs and large intestine work well together to transform and release. So it's that sense that releasing grief, having that intention to acknowledge grief and sadness, to feel it and to let it pass through, to inspire a sense of trust in life. If you want to bring it over, you can bring it over as well. Smile, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and release. Oh, well done. I just want to open the diaphragm because often the diaphragm can get locked. So you're going to take your right hand just at the bottom of the rib cage there, the other hand on top, press into the diaphragm, and then wrap your elbows around the rib cage really tight and squeeze them. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, and now push your elbows in. Hold the breath for as long as you can, and then let it go. Okay, and you can go quite dizzy. If you want to do this sitting down, that's fine. Just do 2 more of these. Press in, squeeze, take a deep breath in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release. Breathe in. Release that. And just take a little swing side to side. So the way we work at a Handpicked Life with the transformation of emotions is because they'll keep you on track. The emotions are just feedback that help to tell you when you're off track, when you're actually in alignment. And often the unresolved emotions that will come up in the present moment, it's not about digging for them, but if you're noticing it, address it there and then. Use your body in order to shift through, to get yourself on track so you stay aligned with the life that you want to live, with the person that you want to be. Okay, we're going to do human touching the divine now. I love this pose. So it's a peak pose in energy medicine. Okay, breathe out. Just relax your hands forward. Take a deep breath in and open up. And when you open up, keep the arms quite low here. Open up your body, that sense of inspiration. Take a few breaths here. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, bring the arms around as if you're gathering up everything that's dear to you and make the sound for the lungs. Breathe in. That metal sound. Breathe in. Open up. We're coming up a little bit higher, so shoulder width with the arms and keep that breath going all the way. Then we're coming up higher. Let the arms cross at the top and just let your arms just rest on the lungs here, the hands. Just take one more breath here. Do that one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out, gather up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smile. Again, in that sense of wonder, inspiration. Let it sink into your core and release. Okay. So if it is something that you're struggling with, do that daily for a while. without any story, just helping your body to shift, because your body will help you by holding on and storing things, because it'll always help going forward in order to keep you safe. But in actual fact, what ends up happening is you keep making the same decisions based on an emotion that hasn't been processed properly. And that sends you way off track. So you end up that you're not really living in alignment with your true core. So if you want to know more, check out the link below. Sign up for our mailing list. Keep in touch, and we'll let you know what we're doing at Handpicked Life. And like, subscribe, share, let us know how you get on. Thanks for joining me.